Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
The seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. There's the terrific header! Goal! Botafogo! And that is goal number 20. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Botafogo breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. And that pass just didn't quite work. Threads one in. Çalhanoğlu. Batistuta. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Batistuta. Very nice. He's going for goal! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Barella. That's very neat. Backward it goes. He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That has not gone well. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And this is Batistuta. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good chance, surely! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Calm, composed, confident, what a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Botafogo are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Lobbed in behind. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nedved. Great vision. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Batistuta. Oh, that's superb. And this is Luis Suarez. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's had a shot! And that's really well manoeuvred. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Spread it left. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Çalhanoğlu does well to get it back. Nedved. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he welcomes it in. And this is Nedved. There's the shot!
It's pretty much standard practice these days.
Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Batistuta. And that's a dangerous ball. And he's got the beating of his man. And a chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Botafogo find a position of real strength now. Spread neatly. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Barella. Nice looking ball. And he's picked out the run. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And that has been knocked clear. And it's Serginho. Looking to play him in. Serginho gets into some... Oh, what a climb! Defending of the desperate variety. Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, real chance! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Botafogo are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Pass is just off target. And the whistle goes for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Botafogo really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Botafogo are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And we are already promptly back underway. Luis Suarez. And that is a little undercooked. He's going to be disappointed with that. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Batistuta. Now that looks a decent ball. Barella. And the finish! They've done it! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Botafogo are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Serginho is onto this. And this is Batistuta. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that should get the job done. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nicely weighted ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Batistuta! In for the pieces! Serginho finds himself offside. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that could set him on his way. Can he finish? Çalhanoğlu aims beyond the defence. Now it's Nedved. Luis Suarez. Nedved. He could be in here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Looking for the run. Tries a shot! He scores! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Passing is crisp and sharp. And they're back on the ball again. And it's made its way to him. Nedved. And he cuts out the supply. Knocks it into space. Into the last 5 minutes. Barella. Serginho goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Barella. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now there's a fine ball. And a shot!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Walker gets a foot in here. Tries to play it through. Looking for options for movement. Shapes to shoot! And he's following up! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter.
And there goes the final whistle. Botafogo really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Barella on the score sheet. welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate close to lava or last all the way through the stages. We shall see. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're underway. Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always has great presence. For me, just always seems...
Martinez! Yes, it's there! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to get free. And here's Batistuta. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. McKennie. Oh, easy pickings there. Ricci. De Bruyne. Rabiot. And here's De Bruyne. And it's Çalhanoğlu.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Tries to play it through. And it's been played through. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net. They are really purring here. And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quick.
There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Ribéry plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Martinez. He has found the way through. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Lautaro Martinez. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's Nedved. Now it's DiMarco. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now that's well seen too. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Martinez. There's no flag. Real chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Martinez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And he's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ricci. Ribéry. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled. And Batistuta! And he has kept it out somehow.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And he shoots! Now, who's in for the pieces? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And the lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Rabiot. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Nedved. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. He's beaten the last man. Decent chance! It's a goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do.
Goes for a shot!
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And it's Serginho. Pinches it off him. Bastoni. Now, can they get him away? Serginho. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Baresi gets good distance on it. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
That's the start of another 45 minutes. No way through. Çalhanoğlu. No, that was never going to make it. He's through, now is he in? Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Costa Curta. Çalhanoğlu, who does have an assist to his name. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Over to the left. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. Corner number 3 coming up. That's the keeper's ball. Milan have the chance to go the other way. better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Martinez. Milan can't breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Ricci.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And that's put paid to a promising move. It's not an especially good pass, that. He's shifting through the gears here. Nedved, and he's intervened well there. De Bruyne takes a shot. Serginho. Now it's Martinez.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Serginho. Well read, and the danger is averted. Ribery. And it's De Bruyne. Rafael Leao gets a good foot in there. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And he's found a way past. Martinez! Brought out the best in the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's made its way to... Oh, shooting chance! It's in! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, good ball! Can he finish? And that is faded wide. That has ended up in no man's land. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Batistuta. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Good ball, good take. And he's only too happy to take that back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Good effort from distance. Nedved. And it's Serginho. Rabiot. That's a good ball out wide. Ricci. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Played out to the left flank. De Bruyne. He's picked his way through. De Bruyne stood his ground strongly. Rafael Leao! He scores! Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato all'86esimo minuto. Numero 10.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Thuram. And it's with the keeper. Now Costa
Ci
Curta.
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Martinez. Ball looks a good one. Look at the space here. Rabiot. Rafael Leao. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7, numero 6. Lasciano il campo per...
And we're done. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Now, what about a counter-attack? Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Nicely aimed pass. Nedved. Oh, look at the space here. Kilman did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
He'd have done well to reach that. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Jarrod Bowen's rise to the top, Peter, is a nice story. It was a real tale of struggles with failed trials and clubs being dissolved, but those experiences have served him very well. And you see now in that never-say-die attitude he's developed, he's got boundless enthusiasm, the very epitome now of how togetherness trumps individual talent.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Luis Suarez. Nice touch. It's Luis Suarez! It's a loose ball. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Has a look and plays it forward. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez! Goal! Manchester United! One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Wilson, he's being urged to shoot. In by Wilson. Maldini with the clearance. Belling can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nicely weighted ball. He's had it nicked away. West Ham trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb the numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Bellingham! And the volley. That is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Mbappe! Nedved! He's free, he has got space. Well, the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Tries to play it through. Wan-Bissaka. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good-looking ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great vision. Bellingham.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And it's Wilson. Out to the left it goes. Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bellingham. Yaya Toure. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lucas Paqueta. And it's Wan-Bissaka. And here's Bowen. And Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's managed to get free. Shot could be on. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. In with the challenge. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
On evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And the finish!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe! Nedved. West Ham do have a chance to counter here. Lucas Paqueta. And here's Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, really good feet. Bowen proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a sharp pass. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Nedved going full tilt down the left. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ball driven towards the far post. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend us.
They've got to be quick to recover this. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Spread it left. Maldini wins the duel this time. And here's Suarez. And it's Bale. He's on it, can he get away? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Somerville. He's got away. Somerville. And here's Paqueta. That is lovely.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Played out to the right. Nedved. And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Yamal. Number 5, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 10, Dembele. Number 15, Guti. Substitutions taking place. Substitution for Manchester United.
Just their second corner of the game.
Nedved. Number 9.
Oh, that's a wonderful alertness.
Coming on the
Dealt with
field,
nicely by the
number
defence.
22.
And it's Bale.
Number 14, Raul.
Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. That has been slung wide. Well, they can break here. He's looking unstoppable. Threads one in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. He's there to hit it! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Should have equalised.
That was so poor, a very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
And he's taking no chances there. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Big chance!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Somerville pinches it off him. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Somerville stood his ground strongly. Raul. And it's Guti. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Zico looking to penetrate opposition lines. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Luis Suarez claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Tryna blitz shit. Body on the ground, it's a wig split. Yeah, ride around the town with a cooling kit. Yeah, they can fuck with me, the chopper hit your block. Oh, talking shit, we fuck around and get your pop. Yeah, pick him up and throw him, watch his body drop.
Cabin button, blitz, sticks, mix, chips, dips, whatever. Baby, I'm getting this cheddar. Now it don't matter the weather. I'm in the go like a header. I think he made me better. I should shut it, come and get it, yeah. 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 Turn me up, yeah. Nigga better 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 turn me up, yeah.
Well, the weather here today is not playing ball. We have heavy rain. The pitch underfoot may very quickly become soggy and difficult to play upon, and the players will soon be soggy themselves. It is more than damp, and this will examine the fibre of both sides. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Bellingham. Driving through the middle. And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter. But you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Gasol swings it across, and it's hoisted clear. Back in once more. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Earned a reprieve for the time being. Ball is over the line. Now it's Watkins. And he whips it in. And he's taking no chances there. And he can clear it away. And it's Amadou Onana. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. First quarter of an hour gone. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Bale deals with that comfortably. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Closing in on... He's had a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Digne. McGinn. Tries to play it through. That's McGinn. Played into the middle. Cleared away. Out towards the flank. The ball goes in. Thuram clears it away. Nedved. Now, can they get him away? Bellingham. Decent chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! He is just caressing the ball. And he's whipped. He gets big! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he get on the end of this? Luis Suarez. Can he finish? Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, sweet feet. It's a good-looking delivery. Pau Torres getting this one clear. McGinn. It's a throw-in. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Digne. Bale goes back to front.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Good running, strong and purposeful. McGinn. Now it's Watkins. Here's Onana. Digne. It's Amadou Onana. Camera. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Driving on and making good progress. It's Luis Suarez! Onana. That's a good foot in there. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Manchester United very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And the game has already resumed here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. McGinn. That's gone for a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It's Nedved. And it's made its way to him. Suarez was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking for the run. Great chance! They've scored! Just cruising! They are cruising! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's McGinn. Stood up well to him there. Nice looking ball. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. That's good defending, very good defending. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Was 29,514.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
What a throw in. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Substitution on the field. Number 29. Coming on the field is number 17, Marlin.
Cash. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Knocks it out wide. Marlen. That's a throw. Marlen's cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Mbappe in the hunt and looking threatening. McGinn. That's a little off target. Now it's Luis Suarez. He was under real pressure there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Pass somewhat off target. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving forward. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Watkins. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. And looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Watkins. Number 27, Morgan Rogers. Coming on the field, number 83.
Bellingham.
Number 9, Elliott.
And it's Bale.
Substitution.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Elliott. Cash. Nicely shaped ball. Will play through for the wide man. And they've got a throw. Manchester United making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Malan's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Here comes another cross. McGinn. Bale. Nedved looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Elliott. Very nicely done. Oh, that was vital. Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Mbappe. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Luis Suarez, voted man of the match and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester United's definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was link-up play...
welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have gone underway here pretty promptly. This game, we reach the halfway point of this season. Out for a throw. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mbappe. This is Nedved. Now it's Lewis. Can he finish? Oh, let's go!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Newcastle are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Joelinton. Nice sequence of passes this. Looking for the run. And this is Luis Suarez. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Bruno Guimaraes. Yaya Toure gets a foot in and wins the ball. Bale. It's a throw-in. Well read, nice interception. Played out to the right.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Thiaw did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Decent progress down the left. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And it's Nedved. Bale. Jacob Murphy. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Out to the right. Now it's Murphy. He's found a way through. Danger averted for now. Bellingham. And they can counter here. Played out to the left flank. Back into the middle. Nedved looking to get on the end of this. Bruno Guimaraes. Well, that looks a decent ball. Bellingham. Nedved. Now it's Mbappe. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. He's got away. Now the delivery. Thiaw clears. Oh, such a clever touch. Newcastle keep calm in the face of danger. Manchester United with the corner. They're first.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Toure promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xiao. Shifted upfield. Nice try, and he wasn't buying it. Now it's Mbappe. That has been cut short. Xiao. Tonali. And it's Kraft. Jacob Murphy. And it's Guimaraes. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved a little bit more.
Manchester United are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Murphy was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he finish?
And he was there to get a vital touch. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Newcastle given another corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. This is Luis Suarez. Kraft. Now Tonali. Manchester United just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Kraft. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bruno Guimaraes proves just a little bit too strong. Kraft. Trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and it's about time they woke up to the main threat. Had license to deliver pretty much unchecked.
Newcastle needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Suarez. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That ball looks a good one. Mbappe. Manchester United. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Bruno Guimaraes. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Linton tries to play it through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Substitution.
Nedved ready to try one. So a genuine chance to increase the lead.
Substitution.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 8.
Zico!
Nedved.
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Number 10.
Manchester United have their second corner now.
Zico.
And it's been taken short. Bale puts them all in. They've got to be quick to recover this. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Zico. And here's the chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. Burn goes long. Threads one in. Gordon. Can he spark a counter here? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Zico. Good running, strong and purposeful. It's Zico! Off the bar! That's a decent clearance. And here's Dembele. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's in plenty of space here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Luis Suarez. Great vision. Can he latch onto this? He's shifting through the gears here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Dembele. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Thiaw calmly anticipate. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Luis Suarez picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Fantastic win for the boys today. Thank you very much for your support.